Okay, hi guys. So unfortunately, I am home for the time being because I was in contact with someone who tested positive. I'm completely healthy and fully anticipate staying that way, but just as a precaution, they do have me on isolation for the time being. So hopefully you found this video. It should be linked right here. It's not linked now because I'm currently recording it, so that's why you can't. My agenda looks a little different on my screen than yours. So I'm just going to go over the basics of class today in this video and kind of get into introducing the Doodle sheet and how to access it. So today you are going to do your Unit 1 Doodle sheet. It is really short. You will finish it today. And you're also going to do a model reading assignment. Okay. Just an announcements that I have is that the Unit 1 quiz, it's a quiz. It's not a full-blown test. It's pretty easy. Will be this Thursday at the 21st. So you will have a study guide assigned to you tomorrow for in-class and homework, I believe. It'll be one of those two. I haven't decided which one it's going to be yet, but you'll have a study guide given to you tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to get into the work today for what we were doing. So the first thing is going to be your intro to Doodle sheet. Okay, so hopefully you already clicked on this link because you're watching this video. But real quick, so you're going to open up your Unit 1 folder. Remember, everything is organized by folders in my class. So you're going to click on your Unit 1 Doodle sheet. So the first thing I want you to notice is the due date for this assignment. So Doodle sheets, unlike other assignments, are going to be things that we revisit over the course of a unit. So that being said, I can't really assign it like to be due after each portion that we work on. So Doodle sheets are always going to be due the day before our test. And my reason for that is that I want you to be able to use this for your test, because remember, the test is open note. So this Doodle sheet is due Wednesday, the 20th at 11:59, because the test is Thursday, the 21st. In class. Okay, so when you open up this Doodle sheet link, this is what you get. Okay, so Doodle sheets are guided notes. Okay, there's nothing too complicated, but they're guided notes to help make lectures and stuff easier for you guys. So first thing you're going to do is copy and paste the link to your doc here. So you're going to click get share, get link, and you're going to get it up. Set it up so that way this says anyone with the link is an editor. Okay, well, this is the master copy and I don't want anyone editing this. So you're going to make this editor. For now, I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, you make sure you grab the link. And then right here, you're going to click paste. So that way there's a link. So you have until Friday to get in the habit of doing this, or I'm going to start marking documents as late if we're not having this. So you guys really need to make sure you are getting this on. Up until Friday, I will just mark documents as incomplete and give you the opportunity to resubmit them. Okay. So Doodle sheets. You may either print this document, then write your answers by hand, or you may type your answers in a different colored font. So you have different ways of submitting this. If you're a person that loves to handwrite notes, you just think it's better for you, you understand things better, that's fine. You totally have the option to print this out and handwrite it, and you can just upload photos into the submission box, okay? There are going to be different sections that we're going to go through, but real quick, I'm going to talk about this right here. So I will have Doodle sheets divided up by days. So day 1 is like the first day we worked on it. We work on the Doodle sheet. Day 2 will be the second day, and so on and so forth. And I will always indicate on the agenda what day of the Doodle sheet we're working on. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is click on this day 1 link. I'm just going to open it. I already have it open, but it's going to take you to this slide. It will always take you directly to the slide that you need. It might take a minute to load, but it'll load up the first slide and then it'll go to the slide you're starting at. Okay. I have yet to record this, but when I do, I will link the video right here for day 1's Doodle sheet. So once again, to get to this, and to get to the video of the lecture, you're going to open up the Doodle sheet, add the link. You're going to click on this link, wait for it to load, and then the link to me doing the video lecture is going to be right here. Okay. So since I have you, I'm just going to give you a little one-on-one on Doodle sheets. So Doodle sheets, what are they? They're your guided notes. We already talked about them. So how do we complete them? So usually for these, we're going to complete them in two ways. Number one, we complete them in class. Okay, there will be discussions. I will give you the opportunity to talk, come up with ideas, to talk with someone sitting next to you. So it's not always going to be me telling you what to write. There will be times when I'm telling you, okay, talk to a neighbor, come up with an idea, and write something down. Okay, in fact, in this lecture, we are going to be doing that a lot. Okay, so this next slide says, Doodle sheet box A. What is a hypothesis? Okay, so if you go to here, you notice this says A, so right, box A, what is a hypothesis? Okay, and it gives you instructions. So there will always be a slide that correlates to these labels on the Doodle sheet. Okay, you notice this slide didn't have a label. That's because there was nothing for you to write down. So sometimes I just give you information that you don't necessarily have to write in your Doodle sheet, and that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here because I'm going to upload, I'm going to record the lecture. Okay. What I will say before you actually watch the video, what you could do is just go through boxes A, C, D, E, and F. There is two sides to those boxes. There is the what my group think and what scientists think. So what you can do is pair up with one partner, only one partner, and make sure you're social distancing and listening to the sub. And you can go through, so for example, box C, what is the scientific theory? So you write down what my group thinks. Okay, so you're going to talk about it and then write down what your group thinks. What does it mean to do science? Talk about it and then write down what you guys think. Describe a scientific model. Talk about it and then write down what you think. And the same thing for box F, G. Okay. Okay. Make sure you don't skip over box A. Okay, so hypotheses are rarely used in science. Highlight the statement that you think describes a hypothesis and use a highlighter to highlight correct answers given in the screencast. So you and your partners, you by yourself or you and your partners, just go over and put X's in the ones that I'm going to change this because that's step. Use an X to highlight the correct answers given in the screencast. So you're going to highlight the ones you think, and then you're going to X the ones that the screencast states. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Hopefully this wasn't an information overload. Like I said, I'm going to be by my phone and answering emails if I'm not already there on Zoom. But good luck and on your first Doodle sheet.